Hey, happy Sunday, March 15th, 2026. Hope you're doing well. I'm Jason with the Inspired Life, where I love sketching, especially architecture. Sketching lights me up. Um, I just love throwing ink down, color down on paper, and I feel like creativity is one of our greatest gifts, one of our greatest powers that we all have. We all can express it in different ways. And my way is what you see here, is just throwing down ink and color on paper. And yeah, so let's do a little sketching tonight on this Sunday. I'm a little tired, so it'll be I'm on earlier than usual. So let's do some sketching that's unrehearsed, unscripted. And I'm going to put on some music here. Um, if you want to follow along, you can go to Spotify and look for my playlist. It's called The Inspired Life Dash One. I can't play it over the internet because it's all like copyrighted music, but you can listen to it on your own if you want to follow along. Go for it. Let me know where you're watching from. I am so tired I can't even speak. Let me know where you're watching from. Hope you're having a great day. I have a crazy week coming up. I'll tell you a little bit about what is going on. Cool. Hey, Jensen House. Jen, great to see you. I hope you're well. I hope your move is going well, and I don't know if you're done moving or you're still moving, but I really hope it's going well. I think I said going well about 10 times because I really mean it from the heart. All right, cool. So I've been diving into this yellow sketchbook, doing something kind of different than I usually do. Um, I am doing something fun. I think it's fun. I'm throwing down these abstract backgrounds and I'm coming on top of them later and doing a sketch. And here you can see an example. This is the Copper Building, New York City. Shout out to the Copper Building. I love that building so much. And I would love to go inside, especially on the bridge up here. So if anybody knows anybody at the Copper Building, just saying. I'd love to get up there. So here's an example. I'm going to work on this page tonight. I think I know what I want to sketch. Cliffhanger, I'll come back to that. And then I have a couple of other pages prepped as well. So there you go. All right, let's work on this. Do I want to do this page or this page? Let's do this page. Jen's moving March 31st. That is fantastic. Positive vibes. I know moving is a pain in the neck. Um, I really hope it goes well for you, and I hope you're moving to a really cool location. And yeah, it's gonna be great. But hang in there. I know it's tiring and a lot of work. Cool. All right. So here's what I want to sketch tonight. The NYC sketchers, urban sketchers, went to the Oculus building yesterday. I Oculus buildings in my top, I don't know, three favorite NYC buildings. I couldn't go, unfortunately. It stinks. But it's okay. I am going to pull up a picture. Let's do our own sketch of the Oculus. I have only sketched it a few times. It's a really here it is, really hard building to sketch. If you don't know what the Oculus is, I believe it opened in 2016. It's located in the World Trade Center area, designed by Santiago Calatrava. I love that name, Santiago Calatrava. It's so fun to say. He's an Italian architect and engineer, and this is a train station, basically. So if you go into that building, you go down the stairs, it is huge inside, like huge. Um, there's a big shopping mall in there, and it leads to the train station. So it's an incredible facility. So let's give it a fun kind of sketch, give my own loose, quick interpretation of it. I'm never going for accuracy. This isn't about creating a duplicate image or a clone. It's about being imperfect. Take two. Imperfect with my lines. I'm just trying to capture a mood, a vibe, in my loose, wonky style. And I've been itching to use white gel pens and have a white Sharpie marker, and we'll take it from there, guys. Let me say hello before I get started. I'm going to take the picture off screen. There we go. Jen says beautiful colors. Thank you, Jen. Appreciate that. Jen, yes, good point. The Oculus, let's bring it back up. So the Oculus was designed to represent a dove, or like someone releasing a dove from their hands. So doves represent what? Peace, hope. It's really appropriate that this structure and this symbolism is located in the World Trade Center. We all know about 9/11. Yeah, let's just take a minute or a second of silence here to think about 9/11. Yeah, so it's really a real fitting symbol to have this located in 9/11, the 9/11 area. Thanks for the reminder, Jen, about the doves. All right, I'm just going to go for it, guys. Feel free to ask questions, leave comments. If you're watching on YouTube, please hit that like button, that subscribe button. I want to grow this channel so much because why? I just want to spread positivity through creativity. That is my goal with what I'm doing here. Positivity through creativity. Zoom in and just sketch. Cool. All right. That's kind of the general shape of the Oculus building. All right, and now we're streaming on Instagram as well and Facebook. I kind of like it. It's just very loose. Kind of just capturing the overall shape and vibes of it. Let's come back with a gel pen and we'll add some more lines on here. Move it over here. There we go. There we go. Cool. So I think I got basically the outline of it, which I like. This is a really hard building to sketch. So when I sketch it, I'm almost thinking of an. It's very modern and minimalist. Let me bring up the picture again. Right, it's very modern, very clean building. So there's not a lot of details, but it's pretty complicated for a simple building. You have kind of those, we'll call them spikes, kind of the spikes. That would be, I guess, represent the wings. We have the spikes coming out that are really kind of hard to replicate, especially in a 3D like perspective view. So my goal is really to think of this as a almost like a logo. Very emblematic, very logo like. So that if, or I even like think of an icon, right? Or an emoji. If I was to make an emoji of the Oculus building, it would be maybe something like this. But just stripping it down to its basics, and I think the form and the lines here are expressing what I'm trying to get at. So I really like it. I don't think there's a lot more I'm going to add to this sketch, to be honest with you. I mean, there are buildings in the background, but I want to leave them out. Do I want to add, I like the color showing through. I could have some blue or black or purple maybe to give a little bit of depth in between here. And also up here. And maybe where the doors are. Do I want to do that? Yeah. I think purple would be, let's go for some purple. I'm just going to do it. Jen, I appreciate that. Jen says, great replica, Jason. Thank you so much. That's kind of you. I always appreciate your positivity. Thank you so much. All right, let's throw some purple on here. So we have like a door opening here, so let's just go like this. Boom. And I think I want to use a thin line of purple in here. I don't want to cover all that beautiful background up. So let's see. Kind of turn it sideways a little. Where do I want to put it? Let's see. I'm going to do it here. So let's see. Yeah, I like the purple and the depth. So just that thin line of purple next to the white, I think really makes the white pop even more, which is awesome. And I think I'll add some in between here as well. We'll do the same idea. We miss you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know, Jen. It's the timing has been crazy. It's just I miss being on the live streams, modding as well, big time. It's just timing hasn't been great for me. I've been, dinner time, and then especially now that it gets dark later, I tend to go outside with my pup after dinner. When it gets warmer, we'll be going to the park. So I'm going to pop in whenever I can for sure. And I miss the chat. I miss you guys, and seeing my friend Sifat as well. So I appreciate that. We'll get back on there for sure. Purple is perfect. Yeah, purple is working. I'm going to do the same thing over here. So I hope, I don't know what everybody's plans are for the week. I'm wishing you well for the week. I hope you have some good things lined up. This purple's coming out really thick. Kind of wish I had a little thinner point on it, but that's okay. Right, so I think that purple kind of gives a little bit of depth again on that side. I like it. Very cool. So I have a cray week. We got school coming up. Um, Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm not sure if I'll be on at all live streaming. I have a I'm going for a I'm going for a catheterization, so we'll see how that goes. Um, I'm not worried; it'll be fine. I've had it done before, and we'll see if there's any kind of blockages going on where they can take care of me and put a stent in, and we'll see how it goes. Maybe they'll find nothing. So so Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm going to probably be out of commission a little bit, just getting that done and resting up. We'll see how I feel. Maybe I'll pop on. So it's going to be kind of a busy week. And I'm gearing up to get ready to go. We have spring break coming up in a couple weeks. And that's when I'll be heading off to Spain and Italy, which is so awesome sauce. Yeah, I like it. I'm liking it, liking it. Then we kind of have the purple. We have the skylights. What's really cool about not 911. What's really cool about, well, at least let me show you. Let me put that picture on again. What's really cool about the Oculus is on September 11th. I forget what time of the day. I forget, but these skylights on the top. You see these kind of black skylights. Well, when you're inside the Oculus at a certain time of the day, um, the shadows in the building replicate the shape of the original World Trade Center buildings, the Twin Towers. So, um, really, that's a really cool example. Another cool example of symbolism in architectural design. Oh, I'm good, Jen. I'm good. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm good. We'll see how. I'm expecting everything to go well. And we have those. Those are kind of the skylights of the building. I'm going to put the purple away. So going back to gut instinct, boom. My gut's saying no more purple. I like it the way it is. And we're going to put it to the side. And when it dries, I do want to add some lines in here. We'll kind of pull these shapes out a little bit with a white gel pen, I think. And this one will be pretty much done. I'm loving it. Thank you for speedy recovery and good health. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let me zoom in even closer. Excuse me. There we go. Let's move this out of the way a little bit. A little Lockbee discount code. By the way, if you guys are looking for any cool sketching or journaling gear, like for example, Lockbee, boom, this is my Lockbee Quattro. I love this because I keep colored pencils in here. I have another one with markers. Use my Lockbee discount code. It's Inkspired, INK Spired, right there on the screen. It's also in the comments or notes. Inkspired, you can get 10% off. Some rules apply. Yes, I'm plugging them. Why? Because, well, I'm a Lockbee ambassador, which is cool. And that means if you use my discount code, I get a real small little percentage. The price does not go up for you. I'm just getting a little thank you from Lockbee for using their stuff and promoting them. And I promote them because I legit use them 110%. I would never talk about them if I didn't use their stuff. So yeah, check out my inkspiredlife.com webpage. I have a whole website. I have a whole page there with tools that I use, and you can see other kind of tools and supplies I like to sketch with. This is looking pretty sick. I like this a lot. Wow. I just want to keep it on here. How amazing. Can you see the textures? I'm loving this abstract background idea. This is a fun way to capture the vibrancy, the energy of New York City with these fun, kind of frenetic backgrounds. It's going to get me closer, as close as I can get, to show you details. Kind of start here. And actually, I want to draw some lines in here. Hey, yeah, thank you. Oh, yeah, Tuesday. We'll be fine. It's a very standard procedure. Like I said, I had it done in 2017. So it's all bueno. I really appreciate the positive vibes. Thank you so much. All right, let's do this. There you go. So I just wanted to show some lines in there for the lights. Ooh, I'm going to use a little panning feature on my, see how well this works. I don't know if we have any, no Instagram watchers tonight. I don't know if anybody's watching on the YouTube. Not the YouTube, the Facebook. Feel free to say hello in the comments. I told you I'm tired. When I'm tired, I cannot speak. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. This is unscripted, unrehearsed, as you can tell. So check this out close up. Holy monoles. All right, here's what fires me up. Ready? We're going in fire up mode. Get ready for the fire up mode round. Here's what fires me up. Hey, Gigi's in the house. Great to see you, Gigi. Hope all's well. Thanks for joining. All right, here's what fires me up. Ready? Boom. I love scratchy line work. So when I'm saying scratchy line work, like here, I love the scratchy look. I love the scratchy look even down here of kind of, another word for scratchy could be scribbly look of these lines. I love how that's working. I love mark making. It has nothing to do with anybody named Mark, but mark making. So putting marks on the page. So whether it's little blips, well, obviously lines are marks on pages, or texture, or little blips, like a blip. Ooh, that blip's behind my head. I wasn't pointing at I'm not the blip, but that's the blip there. This documents a journey. It tells a story about how this artwork was created, right? Everything is out here for the liking. Not necessarily the liking. Everything's out here for the observation. Hey, JLM, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. For those of you guys just joining, can you guess the building I just sketched in New York City? What iconic building is this? I'm so glad you're all here popping in. Thank you guys so much. It means the world to me. I'm going to do another sketch tonight as well. This kind of kicks butt. This is kick A. This is a kick A sketch. May I say that? Can I say that on air? It's a kick A sketch. I'm fired up. I love this. Let's zoom out and look at it next to the. Gigi says, in real life, I'm not a fan of the Oculus design. Let's put that on screen. Ready? Let's talk about that. See, I'm not a fan of the Oculus design in real life, but when you sketch it, I like it lots. Ooh. Love. So I love that you put that out there. That is, that's what is so cool about the world of design. Focus on architecture. There are things people will love, things that people will hate, or things that people are indifferent about, right? This building is one of those buildings because it makes such a powerful statement. It's not hiding what it is. It's basically a sculpture, right? It's very sculptural. So yeah, people are going to love it, hate it, or really not care about it. So I love that you said that, Gigi. And I also love that you like my take on it. So that's really cool. And makes me feel happy that you like the interpretation. So yeah. Yeah, it's really cool. Let's take a look at the doves. I love those dove emojis. Bring them on. Let's take a look at this and this kind of on this spread here. So this is turning into be a really cool NYC journal with this kind of fun abstract playground I'm just exploring for the heck of it. It's something I've really never done before. I'm liking the copper building. I'm liking the Oculus. Here's the Brooklyn Bridge. This is okay. This is okay. I'm more fired up about these. I'm not sure why. So it's really cool, right? And then I have a couple other pages prepped. Let me know in the chat. Should I do another one tonight? Say yes or no. It's okay if you say no. And I will wrap up definitely before 9 o'clock because I'm a tired horse. I don't know why I said horse. Dolphin? I don't know. What's your favorite animals out there? I like giraffes. Giraffes are one of my favorite. Of course, I like puppies, my dog. But I also love giraffes and dolphins. All right. Now, let's forget Jen said about the sunlight entering the building at specific times makes it even more special. Yes, 100%. This building, the Oculus. Let me pull up a picture of the inside and show you guys. So on the Inspired Life, not only do we sketch architecture, we also talk about architecture, design. We talk about life and positivity, motivation. We cover a lot of different things. But I do want to show, let me pull up a photo of the inside of the Oculus for those of you guys that have not been inside. Here. No, I won't pull up the selfie. I look really angry in that. I'm so bad at selfies, guys. Here's a bad selfie. No, I'm not going to put the selfie on screen. Let's put this one on here. There. All right, so here's kind of a partial picture of the inside of the Oculus building. I definitely have better ones. But it's a huge, huge space inside. At the top of that picture, you can see those skylights, right? So you get the sun coming through, the shadows that you get. It'll look like the World Trade Center, the Twin Towers, I mean, at certain times of the year, and light. So it's a huge, huge, massive space inside. I took a video. I don't think the video will play. No. right? Kind of cool. Kind of cool. Let's see. There's another view. I was almost going to sketch this view tonight and I didn't. Here's another cool interior picture of it. Very futuristic, very Star Trek. Huge shopping mall if you like shopping. There's all kinds of stores inside. The scale of it is monstrous. I love this space. I almost went there today, almost. But I have too much real world stuff to get done that I'm not getting done. All right. Yes, I asked you another quick sketch. You guys are up for a sketch? Let's do a sketch. I have nothing in mind. Do you guys want to suggest a building? I don't know if I'll do it on here or maybe we'll do it in my other sketchbook. Maybe suggest a building for me. Maybe I'll sketch it. Maybe I won't. I'm just trying to be snarky. Yeah, this looks really good, guys. I'm not bragging. I'm getting really good vibes from this one. You've now got a signature style. Yeah. I like that. I like that. JLM. Yeah, I like that. I never thought of that before. It's still my loose wonky sketching, but now I have like on a fun background. Octopus. Gigi likes octopus. You want me to sketch? All right, Gigi, you know what? We're going to do something very different. The museum. Oh, I was going to pick a bridge landscape. I was going to sketch an octopus. How about an octopus on a bridge at a museum? I need to go to the Museum of Natural History. I have not been inside in a long time. I sketched outside last year. I couldn't get in. Let's just say I didn't want to wait in line to get inside. It was way too long. So I just stayed outside and sketched. I'd like to get back to the Museum of Natural History and sketch in there, especially the iconic whale that's inside. You guys maybe think of that. All right, let's sketch. I'm thinking. All right. Let me see. Love the suggestions, guys. Thank you so much for participating in the comments. I appreciate it. I'm just looking at my reference pictures. Museum, so I'm not sure which museum, so I can pick. Oh, maybe you're thinking maybe the 9/11 museum. I have never been there. I have to go there. I might defy gravity, you guys, and sketch this building. I might sketch this building. So this building is St. Nicholas. St. Nicholas. I'm sorry, Church. St. Nicholas Church. In the World Trade Center area, designed by Santiago Calatrava, the same person that designed the Oculus. How cool is that? They're within eyesight of each other, ish, which is so cool. Maybe we'll sketch the cathedral here. Church. I'm drawing a blank on the actual name of it. I think it's St. Nicholas. Right, it's a Greek Orthodox church. Here's the front of it. Yeah, let's sketch this. So, guys, I love your suggestions. I always have the suggestions. I keep a list of them. So, Be fun. We'll do an octopus sketch one day. I'll do a museum sketch and definitely bridge sketches. Um, MoMA. MoMA is a great place. I have to get back to MoMA. MoMA is where they have Starry Night. Oh my gosh. Starry Night is. I'm gonna sketch it on this page here. I don't think the white's gonna show up so well. Let's give it a try. The moments where they have Starry Night, which is my favorite. We call it classical painting. Get there early to see it before the crowds get there. It can get crowded really quick. I'm looking for my white Sharpie. Told you guys I'm tired. I literally just had my white creative marker and it has vanished. All right, does anybody see a white? It's right here in front of me. Holy monoles, I need a vacation. All right, so we're going to sketch Lincoln Center area, Met Opera. Oh, gee. You know what? Gigi, I kind of like, that's actually, I have pictures. Let me Google it. I might do that instead. I know I'm a little wishy-washy. I love the architecture at Lincoln Center. I've been to a couple of performances there. One was a Danny Elfman concert. The music of Danny Elfman. I have to think back. I believe he was there conducting his music. I'm pretty sure he was there. It was incredible. Oh my gosh. Holy monoles. What was the other show? Here, I found my pictures of Lincoln Center. Yeah, you know what? Let's sketch. You know what? I'm going to do Lincoln Center. Let's sketch Lincoln Center right here. Boom. Iconic, right? I'll keep it on screen a little bit for you guys to see there. All right. Yeah, let's do Lincoln Center on. So I have to be honest with you. I don't think have I sketched Lincoln Center? Yeah, I think I sketched it once. Let's do it here. All right. I'm also up for musical suggestions tonight. If anybody has any musical suggestions, let me know. Right now I just have Fall Out Boy on. All right, let's try it. I'm going to try with a white gel pen. I'm sorry, creative marker. Calling it audible. You know what? We're using purple. Oh, because I don't think the purple is going to pop out nicely. Let's do purple. I do have to be careful of one thing when I'm sketching this because this building is so clean and precise. I don't want that to slow down my sketching and make me think I have to be perfect because that's not what I do, right? So we'll do my take on it. Has these kind of iconic arches here. And we'll definitely come back. We'll make it. We'll just make it my style more. I'm just going to be quick and loose here. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 arches. I usually don't even count like how many arches, or definitely don't count all the windows on buildings. All right. All right, it looks something like that. Boom. You got some pieces in here. can't remember the other show I saw here. The other, what was the other performance? Dang, I'm drawing a blank. This needs some light. This needs some aqua on it. Yeah, so the white doesn't really show on that background, so it's a very geometric building. So I'm literally, let's see, got some doors down here. Have you guys been to Lincoln Center? Have you been inside? Let me know. Have you seen shows there? I'd love to know. And we'll add some shadow to this as well. Greek Orthodox Church, thank you. Yes, I love the comments. Thank you guys so much for your comments. It's all good. We're gonna hit all these suggestions at some point. End of notes. Sorry. The end of the notes. Sorry. Is that a song? Let me know if that's a song. I'll look it up. I'll listen to it. Um, yes, I did. Yeah, I went to a Danny Elfman gig. It was amazing. All the iconic movie soundtracks. It was, uh, yeah, I have goosebumps from it. Let's see if I have a picture somewhere. Let me have a couple of pictures somewhere. It was awesome. I could watch Sketch for hours. Maybe all of us feel this way. Really? Thanks. Your palette makes my eyes happy. Hey, oh man. I'm gonna put that. Let's add that one. I love that. Thank you so much. This is a tough. This is a tough one to sketch. I'm not really familiar with the building, sketching the building. So I'm just trying to do my take on it. Definitely, I would describe it as a modernist jewel box. It's just so pristine, crisp, clean, sharp edges on the outside that I am not capturing in my sketch, and that's okay. But I just want to give some depth to these arches, so I'm just kind of hatching this in a little bit. Thank you for that comment about watching me sketch. That's so cool. What is it? What is it about it? What do you like about watching the sketching? I'm just curious. Oh, you know what? Secret sauce, guys. I am changing it up. I just had an idea. Here's what I want to do. Because I am itching. I'm itching to use white gel pen on here. I love white gel pen. It's like my new like. Yeah, I know. It's. I know. I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd. Here's what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I just thought of this. We're just gonna literally put purple in here. And then I'm gonna sketch. I'm gonna sketch white gel pen on top of it. On top, right on top. These arches need a little bit of help. It's okay. Again, we're being scratchy, loose, fun, flexible, wonky. Fill in your favorite word. Yeah. Uh, and then we're gonna. I want to crisp up these edges. I'm gonna actually lock. Here's a pro tip. I want to make these lines really sharp around the edges. Um, I'm gonna literally lock my wrist like this. I'm gonna just drag instead of being floppy. We're gonna lock and drag to get a crisp line. So you'll see it here. Ready? Lock and drag. Right, so you see how it's kind of a sharper line. Let's do it across the top. I feel like this building deserves that. I know it's off screen a little bit, but let's lock and drag here. Lock and drag. And let's do it here as well. All right, there we go. All right, I really wanted that to pop out. That looks so much better to me. And then we're gonna do the same thing here. I want to pull out. I want to use that gel pen. So I could do. I'm not gonna do it on the windows. I could, but we'll just go with here for now. And then you'll see what I can picture it in my brain. We'll see how it comes out. All right, let's try it. I love watching the process of the creation. Oh, thank you. Love it. Hey, Kenny X Ken. Hey, well, I'm watching with the fam. Hey, great to see you. Hope all's well. Hey, hello, fam. Hope the fam's doing well out there. Excellent. Love it, love it. This is a family friendly show. How shading brings it to life. Yes. Now we talking. All right, so here, let's zoom in. All right. So I've been itching to use the white gel pen. This is what I was hoping to do. Let's see if it works. Now we're talking. That looks so much better. Yeah, these arches, this is a very, very wonky arch, and that's okay. Remember, my phrase I love saying. This is not about perfection. It's about imperfection. Imperfection. So how do you spell imperfection? I am perfection. I am perfection, right? That's for all of us, guys. Don't feel like we have to do pristine, amazing, clean, precise, technical, fantastical, extremely detailed drawings. Yeah, we can do that. If that's your style, that's cool. But if you feel like that's too much pressure and it's going to stop you from putting any lines on paper, be loose, be wonky. Imperfection is perfection. That's kind of my motto, and that's how I approach sketching. This looks so much better, at least in my eye. Some of you may agree or not agree, and that's okay. Art is about connecting. It's about communicating, whether we agree or disagree. It's about causing a reaction and some kind of engagement. And then we got some doors down here. Am I counting how many doors? Nope, not counting. I just know we have doors here somewhere. Cool. So I hope you're getting vibes of Lincoln Center here. Let me know. I love that. I love we got family viewing time. You guys are so fun. Let's throw some people on here for scale, and let's just use some colored pencil here. We got some peeps in the foreground, kind of hanging out. So I'm just sketching just some shapes to indicate people. I may have to outline them so they pop out more. There's a fountain. There's a fountain here. Doing fountain things. All right, I gotta scratch this up a little bit, meaning scribble a little bit on here because I was trying to be too focused, too locked in, too tight when I was thinking about this, and I feel like I lost some of my style on it, some of my looseness, wonkiness. So I'm going to wonkify it. Yes, wonkify. Speaking of which, who doesn't love Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? It's so good. Gotta bring some neon yellow out. That got stuck in here. Come on out. All right, well, we got the chartreuse out. Let's see. Awesome. Can visualize Chagall's murals through the windows. Oh, awesome. That's so fun. Jason, do you make TikTok vids as well? Yes. Yeah, guys, I am also on TikTok. So, same thing. Find me on TikTok, The Inkspire Life. I'm on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Yeah. So, sometimes I actually live stream on TikTok. Not as often, but I do definitely have videos. And just so you guys know, I also do a series. I'm working on. I love my art stuff. It's number one. I'm also working on a series of personal motivations, personal development type, growth type of stuff. More information about that. But I've been recording what I call hike and mics, where I'm out walking, and I'm just kind of speaking off the cuff about kind of life things, motivational things. You can definitely find them on my TikToks, Instagram as well. So that's kind of another part of me and something I'm passionate about. So definitely check out my TikTok stuff. And if you're watching on YouTube, please hit that subscribe and like button. I would love for you to do that. It would mean so much to me. What do you guys think? Is this looking cool? Do we know this? And please be honest in chats. Do we know this is Lincoln Center or not? I'd like your feedback on it. I can almost see the stairs. The chandelier inside. Oh, should I sketch the chandelier in here? I like the idea of the chandelier in there. Right? There's a huge. I wish. Let me see. Do I have an orange? I'm trying to think of how I can get the chandelier to pop. I could do color the windows dark, like a blue, and then yellow on top. Yeah, there's a really... What is this? Will this show? I don't know if this will show up. No. I know the color. I'm looking for an orangish color. I mean, I have orange, but that's not what I want. I'm being fussy now. The guy's being fussy. Oh, let's just try something. I don't like to think too much as I'm grabbing and going. If I start thinking too much, then it'll kind of stop me. I don't know if this will work. This might not work. No, it's not really popping. Yeah, there's that cool. I don't know what I can get to pop in there. I just need blips of something. I'll have to come back to that. If you're looking for the coolest, like, texture feeling while you're sketching, this art crayon is like drawing with butter, like melted butter. I don't know, or I don't know, something smooth and creamy and I don't know, Nutella. Maybe it's like sketching with Nutella. It just it glides on here so flippin' smooth. I just love the way it feels on the paper. It's just such a cool, waxy kind of feel to it. So quick, yes, so detailed. Thank you. Yes, the Oompa Loompas. Can you imagine Oompa Loompas here? Should we sing it? Oompa Loompa. Here's something you guys haven't seen me use in a while. I have not pulled out my varsity pens in forever. I'll sketch like people here that we can see. There we are. So this is a pink preppy pen. I love this pen. I haven't used them in a long time. But the people I sketched weren't really popping, so looking for a way to get them to show. And it'd be a little smaller back here, right? This is a beautiful area. The Lincoln Center area is, I find it very tranquil and peaceful. The water, the steps here. I could hang out with the steps in the front of here for a long time. It's just such a cool area. Very cultural. It feels very, very cultural because it is. Oh, I know the color I could use for the inside, but I don't think I have any. It's my preppy yellow. All right. If I had the preppy yellow, this color would be the orangey color I'm looking for to do the lights inside, but I am empty. I have none of the ink in there. All right, but that's the color I would do in there. Yeah, let's use this here. Let's pull these. what song. Just random songs are coming on. All right. Jason and the Chocolate Factory. I love that. So I don't know about if I had to pick my favorite version of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, it would have to be the original with Gene Wilder. I did like the Johnny Depp one too, but I am partial to the original classic. Gene Wilder, strike that, reverse that. Right, he said that a lot, right? The entrance with the cane, where the cane gets stuck and he kind of does he's like faking everybody out like he's wounded and injured, and he's making his entrance out to the waiting crowds at the gate, right? The contestants are dying to get inside the building. And here comes out him. He's like walking, like he's wounded, and then his cane gets stuck in a crack in the walkway, and he does like a roll. What do you call that? A forward roll, and gets up, like he was duping everybody. Come on, tell me that is not a great entrance. Maybe I'll do that in school next year, first day of class. Love that movie. Love that story. Stay tuned for more about that. I have some sketches I've done, my version of the Chocolate Factory. One of my bucket list dreams is to do an illustrated version of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Yes, I put it out there in public right now. That is a dream of mine, to do my own illustrated take on it. All right, cool. I think this one might be done, guys. I'm really liking the way it turned out. Just checking the comments, see if you guys have any other comments, questions. It is peaceful. It is peaceful there, right? I know, Gigi, I know you know this area really, really well. What do you like? What is your favorite thing about the Lincoln Center area? When you think about Lincoln Center, what words pop into your brain? This is cool. I love the people. I'm glad I had the pink preppy here. This one might be done. Hey, so awesome. You think it looks like Lincoln Center? Well, since you're a local Lincoln Center expert, Veruca, Violet. No, Violet chewed the gum. It was Violet. There was that line, something like, "Violet, you're turning violet," right? When she was chewing the blueberry gum or whatever. Violet, you're turning violet. Opera, of course. Big opera and classical music fan. Ooh, I love that. Yeah. It's iconic, right? Lincoln Center is iconic for opera. 100%. I have never seen an opera. I'm ashamed to admit it. I have never seen an opera. I feel like operas are amazing, powerful ways of storytelling. That's in my brain when I think of an opera. I think it's a powerful form of storytelling. Yes, Veruca was the mean one. If I was one of the kids in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, who would I be? I like to eat a lot of like sweets. I could be Augustus Gloop. TV? No, I'm not really addicted to TV like Mike TV. So I'm not Mike. I could be Charlie. I think I relate most to Charlie as far as the characters go. Wonka. I can relate to Wonka. be grandpa. What? GD's gonna be grandpa. You could I have to say grandpa was a pretty mean dancer. He was pretty good. He had some moves. Grandpa could bust a move. GG's gonna be grandpa. Love that. That's so funny. All right, let's see what we did today, guys. Of course, you're welcome. I'll show you guys a quick show and tell. Pardon me, I have to get up for a sec. I gotta climb. If I fall and get hurt. All right, we got it. I got some quick show and tell here. All right. So, here's something I made. We're talking about Wonka, right? Here, check this out. It's a little dusty. It was very dusty. It was on the top shelf, but it's got cobwebs on it. Anyway, check this out. Let's do it. I don't know if you guys can read that, but this is, needs a little bit of fixing up here. Hold on. We'll fix it up. Here. So this is a Lego take of the Wonka factory. I made I don't know, 4 years ago. Pretty cool, right? So it's like a little miniature Lego set. And I was kind of fun around making the Wonka factory. The case should be more like, all right, you get the idea. But that's my Wonka factory. Pretty fun. So yeah, I kind of created this as an inspo, an homage to the Wonka factory. I love the cool lettering on here. It's kind of fun. I've used this as a sketch reference for sketches. So maybe we'll do some sketches on this again. So there you go. Wonka. All right. I'm going to wrap up, guys. If there's any final questions or comments, let me know. I've got a busy week. Let's do a recap. So we did the Oculus, which, yeah. I'm really liking the Oculus. It came up pretty cool tonight. We went from the Oculus. We traveled all the way north to Lincoln Center. Boom. Very different buildings, right? The boxiness of Lincoln Center, and then we have the organic lines of the Oculus. So opposite. We really traveled. We went from north to south, and we went from architectural style. We went from this real contemporary sculpture, modern sculpture, to I want to say brutalist box. What his style is Lincoln Center. Modern. It's almost very brutalist in a way. That's interesting. I have to look it up. I don't know how to classify the architecture. When I think of brutalist buildings, right, these concrete just shapes, boxes. But this is an elegant box. Guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate y'all. Jen said, wishing you a speedy recovery. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I'll be, depending on how things go on Tuesday, I'll probably be really tired. I don't know if I'll be on Tuesday night. Possibly Wednesday, I'll be back in action again. So fingers crossed. We'll see. Hopefully everything will go well. It will. I'm not worried. I just might be really tired from after it. You guys are awesome. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for your inspiration. Thank you for just sharing some time with me. It means the world. And if I could spread a little bit of positivity through creativity, my job is done. Until we meet again, sketch boldly, live creatively, and inspire endlessly. All right, we'll see you guys soon. Thank you. Awesome. Gigi. I'm having a catheterization on Tuesday. We'll see what they find. Hey, Metal Mom was in the house. I didn't even see you on there. Metal Mom, thanks for joining on Instagram. That's so cool. I didn't know you were watching. Thank you for watching. Awesome. Oh, Rin was on there too. Rin was on Instagram. Yeah, I missed you guys. Um, all the best. Keep in touch. Yeah, I will. Thank you guys so much. I will keep in touch. Thank you guys. Feel free to, if you have any questions, you know where to find me. Message me, email me, leave me comments on YouTube.